Okay, Keo. So this shit here, boy. Um, I want you to think about something. Uh, with me real quick. We gotta think about why we're pressing buttons. Like, what's the choice? What is our reason to press a button? So, we're gonna start there. Mhm. Okay. Okay. There's Kin 99 seconds. Fire. Okay. Offense. Throw. Take notes. Okay. Blocking. All right. He teched. He teched. So, if we're paying attention, right, because you did stand heavy punch into drive here. We'll actually go back here so we can actually see it. This is it. Right here, right? If we're paying attention, we see. Oh, fuck. I need to. Fuck. Oh, no. You could see his throw tech animation start up when you do it. Oh, you see it for like a frame or two, dude. But you can see it. So you take note of his throw, right? Bam, bam, get your offense. You fuck up. Jab, jab, jab. Okay, what do? Back up. You let him. Woo. This parry. I notice you have a problem with anti-air parry. You commit to parrying with anti-air. So it makes it super easy to close the distance on you because you don't anti-air me. There's no threat, right? So even if you get the perfect parry, it's not even that much damage. It's probably what? You're probably just going to throw me for fucking like 800 damage and then I'm just going to be chilling and not give a fuck about your jump. About your anti-air. I'm just going to empty jump on you and throw you for a billion damage for a free for a throw just because you didn't anti-air. So you just let them close the distance for free on you, and it makes it really hard because this game offense is really brutal. You just lost like so much of your health off of one interaction. What is that? 20% off of one interaction. It's a lot of damage, dude. Right? But you still have health and you still can fight, right? You're not dead. So that's how you have to look at it. Happens. We're not worried about any of this. None of this. None of that. We're not concerned with any of that. That's all fine. That was just the hard situation to be in because of the one choice that was made earlier in the match. Okay. Right. You're fucking taking so much space. You're so good, dude. Yeah. That was sick. Okay. Okay. That's fair. I see no problem with this EX fucking fireball. This is the first time he's chosen you saw him jump off of wake up. That's the first time, so that's okay. You don't think too hard about stuff like that. You may lose a lot of damage, so you may not do it again. A lot of health, but you may not do it again. Like he hit you hard as fuck too. So, oh, okay. Here we're gonna back up on this one because I actually don't get it. So, okay. After you parry, okay, he supers. You're in a knockdown situation. So he's probably plus you're on his fireball. You parry, and then you walk forward, and then you heavy kick. Okay. My question to you, Keo, is why would you do that? Why? And it's not like a condescending thing. It's like really think about it. What I'm saying. It's why would you do that? Why was that your choice? Why? Because, right? He closes. This is where your standing heavy kick hits, right? And he's walking forward still. It actually, his DI goes off before you hit that button, right? So he walked forward and chose to hit DI because he knew that you'd hit that button, right? So he anticipated your action, right? So he won the exchange, right? So that's what neutral is you testing each other in every situation, in each exchange, right? So he won this exchange because you chose heavy kick there. So we know since you chose heavy kick there, if we choose any other button, like stand heavy punch, which is a little bit shorter range, we might have to walk forward a little bit more, but we get to DI reaction, right? So if we want to press there again, we just choose a different button. So that's new data moving forward, you know? Okay, this is just it's just okay. Okay. So the issue with this DP is this is an obvious DP. And the reason it is obvious is because this Ryu has been hitting you, and he has been hitting you really, really hard. And you've lost at least 3 or 4 exchanges with him. So he has a lot of momentum on you. So he is anticipating that you may react aggressively on defense to get him off of you, to get off me, the DP, right? So he just anticipated you and he beat you, right? So he made the choice to beat your choice. So he won. And you gave it to him too because of your state of being, what you're feeling like and everything like that. At given situations. And it's a lot of the reasons why it's hard to think and choices become really hard in times like that. Like sometimes you'll even automatically default to reactions to situations that you don't even think of. Your body just kind of does, right? It is it's a lot, but it's good. It's good. Right. So what I'm saying is here, I don't like this DP. Is what I'm saying. I don't think you DP there. After this, I don't think you DP there because though he could win off of the next hit, yeah, he can win off any hit, but he also can die off any hit from you. So if he's not like, if he is a person who understands all of their options very well, he would be more likely to choose a defensive option because he understands all his options really well. He'll try to anticipate you more often as well too, so you can catch them on the back foot and a lot by choosing the not so obvious idea, right? So in this situation where you DP, you don't DP, you choose a higher risk defensive option like throw, right? And I say higher risk because if you shimmy throw, it is you lose 60%. But if you get throw and it hits them, you get an attack on them from a defensive position, and now you're instantly in an offensive position. So it's really rewarding to get a throw off, especially if there's tons of fucking pressure, right? So getting a throw off here is good, and it's good for you too, because if he techs, it resets neutral and the stress is relieved too. But the thing is, if he decides to press on you, you die anyways. If he meaties you, you die anyway. So it's like, why not just press throw? You can get lucky and get a neutral situation or an advantage situation with some fucking damage. So it's like, that's what I mean when I say not the obvious choice. Yeah, this is fine. This is just hard. You have to like play perfect now, which is just hard for everybody. So it just happens. And it's just the choices you're making before. It's your intention of your buttons. It's like why you're pressing them, right? It's you don't you can't get in the habit of choosing to press a button and then pressing it no matter what. You can't get in the habit of choosing an option and doing that option no matter what. You can't. You gotta pay more attention to what your opponent wants to do to you. It's a lot easier for you if you think of it like that, right? So, and it starts with understanding other characters and what options they have on you. So, if you have to set up defensive situations against Ryu and put yourself in Ryu situations and then figure out how much damage you could do, or just play Ryu and then just play Ryu, get an idea of how much damage you can do in each of these situations with them. And it's like, okay, if you understand that you will lose a less damage here in this situation versus a big amount, like pressing for example your DP, right? So your DP can be baited with block, which is probably the safest option in the game, right? So you don't lose anything for block. He also had enough health to take it, to take a throw from you. So just blocking is fine for him. He's willing to block, right? So that's the reason he made the choice he made, right? So it's like you just have to think about the choices you're making and the buttons you're pressing. You have to have a reason to press those buttons. So your reason is what you have to figure out, because that is just part of fighting games, and that's what makes them hard. You have to figure out why you're pressing the buttons. I could tell you why, but you have to experience it in the game to fully understand. So, yeah, it's just really just getting comfortable with situations and then playing the mind game in those situations. And if you win the mind game, you win most of the time. So that's it. You gotta get your character optimal. Get all your shit clean, all your combos, all your punishes. Make sure your punish game is incredible. Like you punish hard as fuck every time. Like don't fuck up around me type. You know what I'm saying? Really optimal shit. Get consistent with it. Right? And then like niggas will not fuck with you. They won't. They'll respect the fuck out of you because they die if they fuck up on you. So it's like get your shit tight as fuck, and then get in those situations in neutral and everything like that as often as you can. You know what I'm saying? And like build that up, create different strategies, different approaches, maybe a more defensive approach, maybe a more forward approach, aggro, you know what I'm saying? Maybe more like a medium approach, like a wall, like you're more like a unstoppable type object. Why is this doing this? You know what I mean? Something like that, you know? You want to be strong at what you do, but you also don't want to be exploitable. You know what I mean? Because sometimes you could be incredibly strong at doing one thing, right? Like for me, I feel like my offense is very, very scary. A lot of people, most people who fight me, they DP me a lot. And I will press every time until they DP me. I don't care. You're going to DP me. So it's like, okay, when I know you can DP, then I will start playing the game differently. You know what I'm saying? So, so like that's kind of how you have to go about it. Yeah, that's it. Bye. I hope you got some shit from this. Love you, bro. Peace.